Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of New to Weeaboo. This is number 147 for April 30th, 2025. I am Nemesis and I'm joined by Alcatraz.
Hello.
It's getting warmer.
It is.
I don't have to turn my heat on so much anymore.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It is nice. The power bill is very nice.
Yes, that too. I'm also been a bit of a panic because oh boy, look all these things I have ordered.
Oh,
and where are they manufactured? Oh no.
Yeah. Everything's getting suddenly expensive because the
Stupidity.
tariff crap.
The illegal tariff crap.
Yeah, illegal tariff crap. But, since when does illegal meant anything to him?
Anyway, moving on from that. Couple things in anime news. I guess we're going to go ahead and just a couple things that caught interest. One, Licorice Recoil Friends Are Thieves of Time has debuted, and that's a short 6-episode miniseries of 2 minutes each for each episode.
Yep, very, very, very short.
First couple episodes have popped up already. I'm very happy that they're back.
Finally, something.
Yep, and they even brought for the little shorts. They're also nice things. They're on YouTube as well. So
yep, you don't have to have a subscription to anything to watch them.
Yeah, the other thing about them is apparently it said they're teasing a big announcement at the end of this, which it's almost very much guaranteed probably going to be season 2, which I'm very happy about.
Yep.
It's just nice to see them again.
It is nice. It is nice to get more Licorice Recoil.
Yeah, and the other thing was they dropped it recently. Mappa dropped a trailer for the Zombieland Saga movie.
Oh, I still need to see that.
Oh man,
yeah. I saw a lot of people talking about that one.
Yep, they dropped that trailer. It all includes a date coming out in Japan on October 24th, which means if it comes to the US, it'll probably be at the earliest December, maybe probably January, February, depending if it comes here at all, which I hope it will.
Hope so.
I will go see that, assuming, of course, I actually, afford it by that point.
Yeah.
Everything's falling apart, and we're just talking about anime.
Yeah.
What else can you do, really?
It's like, was that one scene as a ship blows up as we calmly walk down?
Yeah, that's from Pirates.
Yeah, it's from Pirates. That's what it was.
The third one, specifically.
Yeah.
But, there's one scene in the trailer that gets me really excited.
Because a particular character appears, apparently, in a certain way.
Yeah, it's pretty clear because they made a little tweak that makes it obvious that she's different now.
Different.
Or will be different. But yeah. It's also one of those you watch and go, you think to yourself in the back of your head, this is a movie for an idol franchise. What is this? I also expected it to be the end of the thing because, like, how do you top space? How do you top that?
I don't know. That's.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be the end. Also, on top of that, considering, seemingly what they're going to do with one of the characters is like, yeah, I think they're not going to go any further than this.
This might be the end cap.
Yep. Regardless, I'm really excited for that.
If they are going to end it, then end it on a good note and do it properly.
Yeah.
No.
And one less project for Mappa to work on, so maybe they can give their animators a break.
No, it means we're going to get 2 more projects.
Yeah. 3 more projects. What are you talking about? Those are rookie numbers.
It's like the Hydra. Chop 1 head off, 10 more grow.
Oh, no. Yeah. But anyway, we are to talk about, actually, the new anime of this season, spring 2025. Yes, because, the season's gone underway in the last month. And we did draw some things. Again, 4 shows, first 3 episodes. And yeah, so first thing we drew was anime called Mono.
Mono.
Yep, it's called Mono. And basically it's about a photography club, which then becomes merged with a cinema club because
Cinephoto Club.
Cinephoto Club, and yeah, that's their thing. Basically going around just kind of mostly taking pictures of stuff and filming things, and that's it so far.
It seems pretty pretty simple slice of life.
Yeah, so you have the main character of Satsuki Amamiya, who's she met someone in high school who was a photographer, and she got inspired, and she joined the photography club, and then the person was her senpai, and so she graduated, and so now she's kind of in charge of the photography club and doesn't know what to do.
Yep.
But her also has her friend Kiriyama, who seems to be a bit infatuated with Sachan, as she calls her.
Yep.
bit infatuated, which is the whole reason she joined the photography club, because you have this whole thing like you have the senpai taking photographs and stuff, and then you have Sachan taking pictures of the senpai, and then you have Kiriyama taking pictures of Sachan.
Yep.
It's like, It's not think Sachan actually won an award for one of the pictures she took of her senpai, and that got enough money that she went out and bought a fancy camera.
Yep.
Thing. That's like takes I think it was this one that takes the 360-degree camera.
Yeah, it does 360 stuff. It's yeah.
And whatnot. It's kind of fancy. Of course, the problem was initially when she ordered it, the seller did not send it, which was frustrating. Oh, great, I got scammed, right?
Yeah.
And then, well, hey, wait, the address it's supposed to come from is right there. So the two of them go over and meet a Haruno, who's a manga artist, and basically just forgot to send it.
Just forgot.
Anyway, she's a manga artist, and she's been racking her brain trying to find a new thing, and now she's decided to make a manga about a photography club.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a cat there.
There's also a cat, the best character.
Taisho.
Yeah.
At one point, they decided to go ahead and strap a camera to his head and see what happens.
You find the reality of wild animals.
Yeah.
They can be brutal.
Yep.
Because, Taisho's not owned by anyone. It's just kind of a local stray that just shows up and hangs out.
Has a collar.
Well, yeah, it does have a collar, but also doesn't stay anywhere. Just kind of wanders the city.
But anyway, eventually they're informed, oh, by the way, since it's only two of you, your club's going to be disbanded because, well...
You have to have at least 3 or 4 or whatever.
You have to have 4 members.
Is. Yeah.
But they don't know what to do, and they find out about the cinema club, who's also under threat of disbandment because they're down to 2 members, and they go to to them, and they meet Chikishima, and they're like trying to convince her, and they don't even have to. She's like, okay. And so they merge into the Cinephoto Club, and there you go.
Except there's only 3 of them because the 4th member just kind of never
show up. She's on the register, just doesn't show up, which I'm wondering if that's going to come into play later.
Yeah, I wonder if that is going to come into play.
Haruno, the manga has a friend named Kako who's drives around on a motorcycle and does what she calls motovlogging.
Yep.
Just drives around on a motorcycle and vlogs it.
Yep. Those are pretty popular on YouTube, actually.
Yep. Yeah, in the 3rd episode, they they did a little trip to do, I guess, for the manga. Just basically a little trip to basically take pictures of things and whatnot for the manga.
Yeah, apparently a big manga got an anime adaptation. So the
camping.
Yeah, something about that. And
and then a bunch of, because here's the thing, this is the same art style that's Eurocamp, and so a whole bunch of Eurocamp characters pop up.
Yep, the first place they go to is the beach that it started. Eurocamp started in.
You see a lot of the same locations, and there's Rin on her moped, and there's there's a whole bunch of other characters as well from Eurocamp, because the same author. Yep, same author. Yeah, original creator of both this and Eurocamp, which explains why they have the same kind of vibes in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically, there's not really actually a whole lot going on. It's very similar to Eurocamp in that thing. It's a very laid back, down to earth thing. Yep.
It's just a light, comfy slice of life about this group of characters.
It's
just
about photography.
Doing a thing, being in a club and doing a thing.
Instead of camping.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the same vibe, like through and through. Again, same,
it really does.
Same character designs, whatnot. The music's very similar. It's got the same kind of goofy sense of humor. So much of it's basically like it's like a sister project to Eurocamp.
Yeah, which kind of makes sense considering it's the same author. Yeah, the other one I was kind of feeling some similar vibes, especially in episode 2 when Kako showed up and they did the thing, was a little bit of Super Cub. Kind of felt like that too. Yeah. Some similar vibes, I guess maybe because motorcycles. But there's some similarities in that one. But it's nice. It's simple. Don't expect some really hard-hitting stuff. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. We're only 3 episodes in. They may change, but
I suspect this is pretty much what we're getting. We pretty much at this point know what we're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is done by Soigne Studio. I'm not sure. This is their first project. Apparently. Apparently, it says there's one other project they're doing. It was something coming later.
Coming to Botan?
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. There's this character, Satsuki's voiced by Haruna Mikawa, who's also in the Ninja anime from this season, which you might have heard about. Oh, she's also played Pikachu. She doesn't know a lot about beyond that. Kiriyama Aoi Koga. Like, who's play? Hey, look, it's Angie in Princess
I'm
Principal.
about to say, that sounds familiar.
Yep.
We've
The
seen
new
this
Angie.
character before.
The new Angie, because there's two. She also in the Yuri spinoff.
It's also in Shy.
And Noir. She's Noir in the Sensuality Noir. Remember that?
Yeah,
we did that,
remember that.
A while ago. Yeah, she's also Kaguya in the Love is War.
Yep.
The main character in that. Yeah, she's done a couple big things. Oh yeah, that was Komi right there. Komi can't communicate. That's kind of a big one.
Yeah.
And look, there she is in Zombieland Saga as Maria. Shikishima is voiced by Hikaru Tono, yeah. And she's in that recent one, that make heroin thing, whatever it was called from last season. Oh, she's Musume. Yeah, not a lot I recognize. Oh, Kimono Friends. Yeah, but she's done a whole lot. Yeah, Haruno is voiced by Reina Ueda.
She's in the Miku movie.
Yeah, Miku movie. Yeah, Project Sakai. Yep, there it is.
Yeah. Uzumaki. Does some stuff in Uzumaki.
Yeah, Uzumaki. Oh, the Whispering You a Love Song. Oh, man, she was in that as that train wreck. Unfortunate train wreck. Should have been. That manga deserved better. Oh, Spy Family. Idol Master. Oh, Frieren. Oh, her. The woman who's a little obsessed with the other elf. The one that Frieren has a bit of a tiff with. What's her face? But yeah, she's a girl who just really likes the cute things. Oh, Akane and Gridman. Okay, yep. All right, yeah, so that's pretty much the principal cast. I guess Kako's Maki Kawase, because she's in the OP, so why not?
Yeah, she does show up in the OP.
ReZero, near Automata. Oh, Kuma 1.
Kuma Bear.
Yeah. Oh, Bochi.
Zom 100.
She's in Bochi.
As
Shima.
Fuki in Licorice Reclaw as well.
How about that? Oh, she's Junko. In Zombieland Song.
Yep,
she's Junko.
There you go. We know this person.
One heck of a voice.
We know this person. Yep.
Junko's got one heck of a voice, but yeah. So yeah, overall, it's just pretty laid back. It's like, if you liked Yuru Camp, you'll like this.
Probably.
Unless your whole thing for the Yuru Camp is specifically it's about camping, which, okay.
There is a slight different feel between these two and just how they play out.
A bit,
but for the most part, yeah.
They have very similar vibes.
I will say it's a little bit interesting. The whole episode 1, had the very opening starts with we're joining a club and I have my senpai, and not 10 minutes later, senpai's already graduated, a year has passed. It's like,
yep.
We did 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes in what usually takes an entire season.
Yep.
All right, that went fast.
Yep. Go ahead and move on then. We're talking about the next one we picked, which is Apocalypse Hotel. Essentially, the end of the world has happened due to Infortanium pollution.
Yeah.
It made the air poisonous, particularly to primates, including humans. And the humans decided the rich ones apparently, all decided to leave for space or the deep sea. And these robots are running this hotel, and they were told before the owner of the hotel left, he told them to keep the hotel running for when we return, and that's what they've been doing dutifully for a very, 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 very long time.
Yeah.
I think it's been implied it's been possibly 1,000 years.
I think over.
Possibly longer, but yeah. Regardless, they
basically pulled a Wally.
Things are already breaking down. Like the doorman now, overheats. So every single time he opens the door because they can't get the proper coolant. So they basically splash him with water on his head, and that's the only temporary measure. Several of the robots we see are already beyond repair and have been scrapped.
Yep.
Like we see, the main one, she's the desk clerk, and she goes out and, Yachio there, she goes out and finds the robots is supposed to dig the hot spring is broken down.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is also, they do their jobs. They refresh the linens, get everything all set up and sit there and wait for the humans to come, who never do.
Something does though.
Yeah, something does eventually, but don't know what it is. But they decide to treat him as a guest. And he stays around for a while before he just leaves. He was doing something, and he left him with something.
Something. It was a weird green alien.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Shows up. Can't understand. They try and figure out. They try and communicate.
Yep.
And then leaves a plant thing behind that seems to move.
Yeah, he was doing something. And also, when shortly after he shows up, another robot shows up. Apparently, his whole job was to, monitor the planet and see.
Environmental monitors.
Yep.
Is it safe to return? That's his job.
It seems like he's one of the only ones left because the others seem to have all broken down.
Yep.
Well, he also turns into a cannon.
Yeah, you gotta protect the environment.
He's absolutely going to just, kill the alien, but...
Absolutely.
Yachio's like, no, he's a guest.
He's a guest, and we protect our guests.
And then that's the thing. And then there's a 50-year time skip between that episode and episode 3.
Yep.
And then we get, a spaceship crashes nearby, and it turns out to be, humans. Very normal Earthlings.
Earthlings, yes.
Right? Who then turn out to actually be Tanukians.
Yep.
Bunch of aliens who then, I guess, take up residence at the hotel, although initially they're not the best guests.
Make themselves at home.
Yes. Including destroying things. They're basically destroying the hotel.
Basically, yeah.
And, Yachio has enough and actually tells them to nah.
Yep, lays down the law, and then they get better, I guess. And
so now I guess the daughter there decides to join, although she claims to be 54. I'm like, is this one of those weird, they age differently, or is she lying?
Or yeah, I don't know. They don't explain that. I'm 54. Right. 1,000-year-old demon.
Nope. Yeah. It's a weird other thing, too. Yachio there, as she does unusual things, apparently she... unlocks for his extra missions. She unlocks new
secret missions. She
unlocks new functions when she does them. Like one of them was punching a hotel guest.
Yep, that was the latest one.
The first one was checking in on extraterrestrial.
Like, how did you even program that? How did you even know to program that in there, creator? That's just like that hitting a guest. That one is hilarious because that's very much like you're programmed to be very professional and to never raise your voice to the guests. Guests are, the utmost important. But the programmer also knows it's gonna happen. You're gonna get pissed. They're stupid, so we're gonna put a little thing in there because eventually, it's gonna happen. Yep. There it is. Now she shoots fireworks out of her head.
But yeah, it's the whole thing. Yeah, so the Tanukians show up, and that's the thing. They kind of have a humanish appearance, but of course, you startle them enough, they kind of go, become little Tanukis. And the whole thing is they're fleeing their planet because things are getting weird there. Although it's almost looking like the Tanukis are kind of just trashing their planet.
Yeah.
It's like,
this is the way it is back home. I wonder why he had to leave.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing about this was I wasn't not sure, this, going into this, I wasn't wondering what this was going to be like, and because how do you make this interesting? And it's like, okay,
it's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, Yachio there is, she's clearly the main character there, and she is very much like an ardent believer that the humans will come back. At least initially, it seems like kind of realization has that's not going to happen.
I think it's one of those. The realization is there and it's being suppressed. Yeah. So you don't want to deal with that.
It's good at one point. I mean, she flips it out because one of the shower hats is missing, right?
Yep.
And that's it. That's the end of the world. It's the end of the world for her, which is funny. But yeah, and then now the doorman's wearing it, and she discovers that it's okay if one of the rooms does not have her shower hat.
It's perfectly fine, especially because it turns out the first alien hates it and is scared of it.
Yep. For some reason.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing. It's like he is alien. You don't know what things work with him.
Yep.
Don't even try to make it clear. He's just kind of doing things. But yeah, it's kind of got a weird, there's a degree of melancholy throughout the whole thing, even though there's also another strand of goofiness as well.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a weird juxtaposition that works actually surprisingly well in many ways.
It is working. I do have some concerns. When I first started seeing little bits of this, I was, automatically trying to, think, okay, where's this going to go? And it did not go, well, at least it hasn't gone that direction. I thought it was going to be a little bit more world building. Like, okay, we're going to see what the robots do in an apocalypse. Oh, how do they deal with this or something like that? It was kind of that. But then I was not expecting aliens to suddenly show up. That one was, oh. But it is interesting. Like you meant the melancholy. It seems to be trying to keep things, light and funny. But every now and then it pokes at this. They're all dead.
Dark melancholy thing, because
they're all dead and not coming back.
Because like one of the things is like Yachio's like, wow, you speak our language really well. It's like, oh yeah, we learned because we run into a human ship. It's like, oh, how are they doing? Are they doing great? And the Tunukins are kind of nervous because, well, it's pretty clear when we just kind of flash back to it that this ship is not in good shape.
Yeah, and it shows the floating dead people.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, they're doing good. Yeah, they're doing good.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's good. It gives me hope, and it's like, yeah, it's a weird thing. Yeah, the after credits for this episode 3 there was like, yeah, after the credits is like, we cut to them, back to the Tanukians kind of learning things about what they're floating around in this derelict ship, and oh yeah, there's just the corpses of humans, including that literally the last shot before it ends is like just desiccated corpse.
Yep.
It's like cool.
Yeah, so I'm curious if it's gonna start later on start delving more into more darker themes.
Mm-hmm.
Or not, or if it's going to keep kind of doing this.
Yeah, most of the robots don't talk. So the only ones that seem to talk are Yachio, the doorman, and the environmental robot.
Yep.
The others just mostly just beeps and whatnot.
Yeah, they make beeps and boops.
And then you have the family, which is the mother, father to 2 kids, and the grandma.
Yep.
And it's a very odd. It's kind of odd, but it just kind of mostly works, I think.
Yeah, they're like. I think if they keep up with just what awkward thing are we going to get into now with the new aliens, it might get a little. For me personally, it's just if they keep doing the same thing over on that one, it might be a bit grating on me personally. But overall, it's very interesting what they're doing, and I'm curious to see where it goes.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty clear that Tanukians are pretty much part of the main cast, considering the. OP and ED.
Yeah. I will say I'm not a super huge fan of the OP.
Yeah, the OP's weird.
Not a huge fan of it.
The OP almost feels like amateur.
Yeah.
Which is odd to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, this I'm actually pretty intrigued by it. I'm going to keep up with this one for sure. Because I rather like it actually overall. One thing, a studio it's done by Cygames Pictures. Who've done, Umumusume. A lot because it's Cygames, and also Ground Blue and
it's a big name.
Idolmaster and
that's a big name.
Yeah, Princess Connect. It's the staff or the characters. Yachio is voiced by Saho Shirasu.
Mia from Shangri-La.
Yeah,
and only a handful of other things.
Mia from Shangri-La. Yeah, she hasn't done a whole lot. Yeah, she's barely done anything. She's in Build Divers. Ponko's Sumire Morohoshi, that's the little kid. That's the she's the little kid from the Tanukians.
The daughter.
Yep. And I'm trying to see if
Princess Connect.
She was in the Sailor Moon
Grand
Cosmos.
Blue Princess Connect. Huh.
Sailor Moon Cosmos there. Bungo Stray Dogs. Ultraman. Fate. Lupin the Third Part 6. Magia Record. Oh, right. The little kids.
Yeah.
Really smart little kids in Magia Record. She's one of those.
Nemo. Yeah.
Oh, she's Emma in Neverland. Promised Neverland. The main character of Promised Neverland. There's only 1 season. Oh, and there's Michiru from Brand New Animal.
Yeah.
Yep. So, a couple of things there going on there for sure. Oh, okay. There's a Popico. Of course.
There's always at least one.
There's she was in Little Witch Academia. She was the author of that book series in Little Witch Academia, the Not Twilight. It's definitely not Twilight.
Haniel and Gabriel Dropout. There's one.
Oh yeah, Gabriel Dropout.
Tenmo White. Haniel Tenmo White.
The doorman is voiced by Hiroki Toichi. It's Hater. The useless drunk priest.
Hey, Hater.
Yep, he's that. Oh, Trillion Game. Ugh.
Blue
Fairy
Ball.
Tale. Oh, Psychopass. Oh, there's a Pokemon character. Oh, Chris Redfield in Biohazard.
I'm about to say Chris
Death
Redfield.
Oh, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Oh, there's Index. William Orwell. Oh, right. I kind of vaguely remember that guy. An Index, I think. Man, season 3 of Index is just kind of a blur.
A lot of Index is kind of a blur, except for the good parts.
So there are those. Let's see.
Who's the environmental robot?
Shinichiro Miki.
Miki.
Shinichiro Miki.
Oh, non-anime stuff. Did a whole bunch of non-anime. Like, hey, wait a minute.
Oh, he's in Bleach. Oh, he's the not David Bowie and Shy.
Not David Bowie and Shy.
Yeah, he's
I haven't
definitely
seen
not
Shy
David Bowie.
yet, so.
Well, yeah, just there's a character there who's definitely not David Bowie. Wink.
What's in Uzumaki?
Marginal. Oh,
yeah,
Marginal Service. Ugh. Oh, he's
Marginal
James
Service.
in Pokemon. Although,
Oh, James.
yeah. Oh, he's Night Eye, Sir Night Eye.
Sir Night Eye.
Yep, he's Sir Night Eye in My Hero Academia.
Macadamia.
Several
Oh, hey,
names I know.
Roman and Ruby.
Yep. The Japanese dub.
The Japanese dub on that.
More Fate. One Punch Man. Okay. Mob Psycho.
Is it Mob or Mob?
I don't know.
It's always a question.
I think I've heard it said Mob.
Yeah.
But then again, that person could have said it wrong. Let's see. Okay, yeah, the father in the Tanuki's Bunpuku Chu. Well, he's played by Chu.
Chu.
Oh, he's in One Piece. All right, Ranma, the new Ranma. Of the new Urusei Yatsura. Oh, Frieren. He's trying to remember that character. I don't remember that character.
Son.
I remember him, but I don't.
Just one of the side characters.
Yeah. They
Old
make them.
dude,
I think
side character.
wasn't it during the mage trials? That guy, I think he was.
I don't remember.
Oh, Akudama Drive, Same-kun. Those weird things they did in Akudama Drive with the rabbit and the shark.
Yeah.
Oh, Boruto.
Boruto. Oh, was it Star Wars Visions?
Yeah, Mommy was the mother in the Tanuki Takako Honda. Oh, hey, look, it's the reporter from My Hero Academia. If you remember her,
oh, nice,
the one who Himiko dropped.
Oh yeah, her. Yeah.
Psychopass, Cyberpunk, Queen's Blade. Oh, there's a Pokemon right there. Pokemon character.
I've been seeing a lot of Pokemon showing up for these ones.
Hamataro. Oh, Naruto. Oh, Saint Seiya. Wow. Oh, hey, Halo Legends. She played Halsey?
Halsey in Halo Legends.
Huh.
You know, one of the other ones did a non-anime was Jason Bourne.
Oh, she also did Gurren Lagann. She was in Gurren Lagann as one of the side characters. Fuguri, that's the little boy from the Tanukians. Mutsumi Tamura. Oh, Kobayashi. From Dragon Maid.
Nice. We know that character.
Yeah. For better or for worse.
For better or for worse. Man, that's such a disappointment.
Yeah. Oh, Kaiju number 8. Oh, Shy. Oh, the main bad guy in Shy. Oh, Fooly Cool. One of the later Fooly Coolies. The ones we haven't watched yet.
Of those. That was a good show. We should watch more of those.
High Card. Oh, there's JoJo. Oh, Beyblade. Oh, Sayaka and Isaacin. The tall one in Isaacin.
Yeah.
She plays her. Oh, Beastars. Sword Art Online. Azure Lane. Oh, there's a Digimon character. Oh, Made in Abyss. The grandma is Yoshiko Sakakibara. The grandma. And what do you know? Mostly old ladies. Psychopaths. Jujutsu Kaisen. Akudama Drive. Oh, right. Yeah, the boss in Akudama Drive. Akuma no Riddle. X-Men. narrator in Nichijou.
X-Men, that's just kind of out of the left field.
Yeah, some X-Men thing. And Gundam, Hellsing. Going back, you have to go pretty far before she's... Oh, some character looks like a mom in Digimon. That's definitely a mother look because got an apron on.
Apron and hair.
Clamp. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars, the Nahelina, and Sailor Moon. And one of the bad guys in Sailor Moon. Well, gosh, her career goes back really far.
She plays old women now.
Yeah,
because she's been in it so long that she's done everything else. Done the whole gambit.
Oh my God, Lily Cat. Was not expecting that one. Remember that?
I remember, unfortunately.
Yeah. Nope. Old school Gundam. And the original Urusei Yatsura. Wow. Oh, hey, Bubblegum Crisis.
Dang.
She did the theme song for some of the OPs and EDs. Neat. Yeah, it's a lot for Apocalypse Hotel, but yeah. Again, I rather like it. I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see if it might lean into the darker stuff. Okay, more frequently.
Same. I'm curious where it goes. Like if they keep up just the Alien of the Week format, it might get a bit.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, they keep hinting that they keep doing more. Like we see the main character is still going out and because she said when the whole drill digging robot died that she'd take its place and do work out there, and see she's still doing that every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll add that to the list of things that people do. And personally, I'm a fan of world building, so I'm kind of curious to see more of the ruined Earth and what's become of it. That's kind of where I was hoping it would go, but
right,
it seems to be doing something different, which is fine. It could be also interesting.
Right.
But yeah.
So next one we got is ZatsuTabi, That's Journey, which is about a mangaka who, she gets her manuscript rejected, so she goes on a journey in frustration.
Yep.
So she basically goes on the not Twitter, asks, hey, what's a poll? Which direction should I go? And then she picks a place up in that direction from where she lives, and then she goes on a journey. And later journey, she winds up going with some friends. Some friends are those like, those friends are like, Yeah, it's Chika Suzugamori. Apparently he's a real person.
Yep.
Which is interesting. Although if I was looking it up, and she that person wrote a Yuri manga.
Interesting.
I'm trying to remember. I remember I saw it before. I actually read it before, but I'm trying to remember what it was. But yeah, that's the whole thing. That's it. She goes on these journeys, and
it's a slice of life. It's very similar in vein to Mono and whatnot. It's definitely interesting.
And she goes places, she sees the local sites, and she tries oysters even though she doesn't like how they look.
Turns out they're apparently good.
Yep.
Take your word for it.
Yeah. Eventually, the second one she goes with her friend Koyomi Hasunuma, girl who just kind of was like, "Hey, why didn't you take me? Take me this time."
Yep.
And that's one thing. And then later at the third trip, she goes with a underclassman of hers because she's in college now. Yui Unoki. Yeah, it was her kohai. They met in high school.
Yep.
And she's in her final year of high school, and so they went a little quicker trip together. Of course, there's a whole thing where they went to during Golden Week, which was a bad idea, it turns out, because everything's booked up.
Yep.
So it took them a long time to find a place to stay.
And they had to have separate rooms because that's all that was left.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. There's really not a whole lot to talk about those ones. It looks all right. Look, it's pretty fun. There's again sense that the characters are, because this is one of the things make or break from the characters, and the characters are pretty fun. They they have good relationship and chemistry and whatnot.
Yep.
I will say that there seems to be a bit of a possible love triangle of sorts going on between Chika, Koyomi, and Yui.
Yui absolutely has a crush.
Chika, but she almost looked like she's gonna confess, but then she backed off because she kind of almost has this idea that Chika and Koyomi are probably a thing or will be a thing or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but Yui, absolutely.
Because that's what it looked like. It looked like she was going to confess and then backed off because she's like, oh, right, you have someone, don't you?
Maybe, yeah.
Because, yeah, I guess that's what it looks like in her head. It's like she's like Chika and Koyomi, I guess. But yeah, it's just, they just go to different places. And yeah, that's it. It's got real Euro Camp vibes, which, that's two anime that have the same sort of thing going on at the same time.
Yep.
Oh, this one's entirely different. And it's also just weird. It's like that this is based on a real person, but it's not written by the same person.
Yeah, it's like this is like
it's a mangaka making a manga about another mangaka.
Yeah, that's the weird one. Is I would have expected this one to be, kind of similar to what's going on in Mono, where, that is actually sort of what's going on in Mono, where the mangaka is making a manga about someone else, except I would have expected, you make one about your own life. That's usually the way it goes, and that's not what this one is.
I looked them up because I saw their stuff on...
Where is it? Kenta Ishizaka? Is the listed?
Kenta Ishizaka, yeah, is the person
also listed here as
the creator.
As Chika. Chika shows up here. What does this mean?
Yeah, I was looked up the name of the character, and there are two. Unlike I've seen, there's a couple manga, including one Aishita no Aishita, which is a high school girl who falls in love with her best friend. Supposedly, I remember seeing somewhere supposedly that there's a weird spin-off of. What?
I don't know. I'm just trying to interpret what the website's saying.
Well, I'm just saying Kenta Ishizaka here, the person who wrote this manga, is male.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I'm looking at the entry here because it also lists the mangaka in reference, Chika, under their title.
Right.
So it's like, what is this supposed to mean?
But anyway, the thing about this, I remember seeing somewhere that supposedly there's there's like a spin-off or something, like a little one shot about Chika and Koyomi, which things turned romantic. So I'm not sure if that's true or not. But yeah, I'm also again, supposedly this is the same Chika Suzugamori. They wrote, or at least they wrote a couple manga for sure, including something with Doll's Frontline and the Aishita no Aishita. Yeah, so there's really not a whole lot to talk about this one, other than it's pretty solid. The characters
it seems
pretty
really
good.
solid. I like it.
Yeah, Chika is a little more reserved compared to Koyomi. Koyomi is very loud in comparison.
Yeah.
Yui's obsessed with history stuff. She's like, if you let her go, she will just go on and about just even the differences between how they build the walls in different parts of history.
Yep, immediately it must be from this era or this era and whatnot.
Yeah. Chika's like, oh, that's neat.
She's a history nerd.
This is done by a studio called Makaria. It's they did Jashin no Chan Dropkick. The recent one, with the Miku in it. Yeah, not really a whole lot. They're doing something else this season too, though, which is something. Oh, one of those. Of course, yep, one of those isekai things or whatever. I don't care.
Isekai,
or just generic fantasy, whatever. Any which way it looks like. Yeah, so Chika is voiced by Hika Tsukishiro, who's doing something else this coming out later this year, and not much else. She was appeared in a very small role in Shangri-La, and she also played a character in RPG Fudo-san. That's it. This is the first big role.
Dang.
Sayumi Suzushiro plays Koyomi. Oh, she was in that not Little Witch Academia, the one with the very pastel palette.
Right, yeah, I think that's one.
She's a character in that. She's Nijika in Bocchi. So yeah, we've seen her before, and she's also in Shy as Pilsa.
Yeah.
Uma Musume, and she's Lawine and Frieren. One of the two girls are constantly arguing with each other.
Yes.
She's also in the Kaguya-sama, whatever, Kaguya thing, the Love is War, or whatever. Oh, she's also remember in Railgun, the girl who basically got her, fought and got her face blown off. She had the robot mask thing eventually.
Oh, yeah.
She had the snipe. She could do the weird sniping thing with her Esper ability. almost called it a quirk. We're watching way too much.
Way too much.
Yui is voiced by Sai Hiratsuka. Hiratsuka. S-rank monster. I don't recognize any of these. She has not done a lot either. She pretty much started in 2022. Right, she really hasn't done a whole lot. There's a couple other characters teased at the end of season 3, but they haven't really been done yet. Although I think one of them was the girl. She kind of was like, "Oh man, I hope I don't wind up like her drinking all the time."
Oh yeah, I think that looks like what? Riri?
Yeah, Riri.
What's her name? Yeah, she showed up at the end of the last one, I think.
Yeah, she showed. I think she's also there the earlier. I think it's the same girl. I'm not sure though. Yeah, but I know she's kind of.
That's Lilaps.
She's gonna be important because she's got was in the OP and everything. Yeah. But Lilaps, which also means she's Shioriko's older sister.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was also in the VTuber anime as the important one, super important one. Is it the not Sora?
2 in the VTuber anime, 2 different ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Metallic Rouge.
All right, she's also one of the main characters in Shangri-La Frontier. Pencil Gun.
Done a lot of pretty big recent ones.
Yeah. And she's just talking to another girl who hasn't been named yet, but yeah, very messy blonde hair.
Yep.
Satomi Sato. That's also Shangri-La Frontier.
There's a lot of Shangri-La Frontiers popping up.
And there's Fruits Baskets and Princess Connect and Digimon. Idolish. Non Biori.
Man, I like it. I'm curious to see where it goes. What places they visit kind of makes me want to go and take a journey. I'd love to go and travel and see things, and this anime is making that worse.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. There's really not to say other than it's pretty fun. It's pretty solid, it's fun, but it's really low. It's really low key, comf thing, just like Mono and Eurocamp.
Yep.
So it's kind of like I don't think we'll ever come back to it in the sense like we'll be able to talk about because like
there's not much.
We'll just be able to go 10 minutes of us go. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, like unless they throw something in there.
Demons. What?
Which I don't think they will.
Yeah, considering it's based off a real life thing. Is there something that happened in Japan that we never heard of somehow?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we'll move on to the fourth and final one. The one we actually handpicked because I think the one we drew was like, again, just generic fantasy crap.
Yeah.
It was like almost identical in like the thing. Remember that one we did last time, which was like, oh, hey, yeah, guy is, this kind of, oh man, everyone's, is like his party left him or whatever. Blah, blah, blah,
oh, that
I'm going to prove to everyone I'm so cool. That sort of thing.
I hate that. That was just
instead
not
great. We picked Rock as a Lady's Modesty or Rock wa Lady no Tashinami Deshite.
Deshite.
Yep. So it stars Suzunomiya Lilisa, who's trying to fit in at this very, very fancy elite all girls academy because her mother remarried into a very rich family, and she has to prove that. I guess, or at least she feels like she has to. I'm not sure if we actually have the full story on that yet.
Yeah.
She feels like she has to prove that she belongs there, and thus, I guess can make sure her mother leads a comfortable life, and because we find out, the reason for this is because seems like her dad died.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's trying to blend in here, surprise, yes, Ocean Girls Academy. And she's trying to earn this title of Noble Maiden, which is part of, I guess will clinch everything for her, for the whole, my family and my future will be secure.
Yeah, you'll prove yourself and everyone will know that you're a noble
proper
person.
Lady, right?
Yeah. And also prove that a commoner can join their ranks. Right.
Yeah, and those other things that we also see, like, her internal monologue pretty much shows that she's not who she presents herself to be, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually one day she's kind of wandering around and because she runs into another very popular girl because she's becoming popular. She's been a very popular girl at the school named Kurogane Otoha. And the other girl dropped something. I was like, what's this? Looks like a guitar pick. Because, she used to play guitar because, her dad helped teach her. Very big thing there. She dropped it because, it's pretty clear she dropped it in part because her dad died. And also in part because the whole got to be proper lady thing.
Yep,
proper lady does not play rock music.
Nope.
But anyway, she's like, it's a guitar pick with also has like a skull on it and everything. It's like, did she drop this? Nah, whatever. But anyway, she's wandering around to find her. And essentially she winds up in the old school building and she, hears drumming.
And
And she finds her drumming. And then She winds up getting roped into joining her on Qatar, and at the end of it, Otoha there just insults her.
Just lays into her.
And she's like, what the heck? Because she's like, see, it's this pretty good vibe, and then
Yep, just insults.
And then, Toto there ends up later apologizes and says she just, got excited in the moment, and then she's trying to get her to, jam with her again. And initially she's like, nah, I can't do that. I'm a proper lady. But then she gives in. And so as we see in the first episode, and that's how I met my life partner. Not a whole lot of ways you can interpret that.
No, they're just good friends. They're just being pals.
That's the whole thing. They eventually, Otoha breaks her down, and they agree to form a band, and they're going to try to aim for apparently playing a Fuji rock. And that's kind of where we are at. And also, Lilisa has a younger sister, stepsister now, who is very clearly not happy with having a newfound older sister, who's definitely not, of her ilk.
Yes. And not only just newfound older sister is now taking the torch away.
Taking the spotlight, too.
Yeah, taking the spotlight.
Like, we see at the home, Lilith is struggling to play violin, whereas the little sister can play perfectly. And stuff like that.
Because your new older sister needs a different kind of musical string.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where things end, more or less. But yeah, the thing is, the thing when Lilisa and Otoha play, it is very sexually charged.
Oh my god!
Yeah, they're not shying away from it. This is not like they're like, there might be some kind of flirty, maybe some.
No,
no, this is like blatant sexual imagery. Like, oh hey, like chain, collars and chains and dominatrix and stuff, all that,
yes,
in there.
Like, oh my.
Yeah, there's a thing there. Again, the end of the first episode calling her, how I met my life partner. It's like
there's a lot of symbolism with the flowers too.
Yeah, the flowers, and also at the end, them painting, sitting on the floor, like holding hands. I want to form a rock band. Okay, it's like, huh. And then a lot of flowery stuff, a lot of very blatant, like kind of shoujo / Yuri flowery backgrounds and whatnot between them as well.
Lily, lily and rose in the vase.
But then you get snapped to they finish playing and they just start screaming at each other about how the other sucks.
Yep.
At the playing. So
middle fingers and everything.
Yep. So yeah, it's like they're perfect for each other.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I am so glad I'm watching this because I love it so far.
One big question though.
Yeah.
How do hair physics work?
Don't worry about it. It's anime. At this point, if you're questioning hair at this point, you haven't been paying attention.
Man, because it's just
Lilia's hair is just like
it's just huge twin tails that just kind of float.
Like she's the daughter of Miku, Neru, and Teto.
Just all mixed together. But like even then, it's like, how do they float like that? Because they come out at like a full 45-degree angle.
Anime magic.
How do you not hit everything? You'd be like a regular cat or dog tail, just knocking everything off of every counter you walk by.
But yeah, it's also just funny because after she agrees to do this whole band thing with Otoha, she keeps screwing up, and during class where she's supposed to be like, oh, I'm the proper lady, she gets a little too into gym stuff, right? And the first, everyone's like, oh, that's so cool, and then oh no, she gets a little too into her little reading of Macbeth.
But they're like, oh, it's just like a real performance. Wow, it's amazing.
Macbeth. Yeah, I think it was Macbeth.
May have been Macbeth. I don't know. It's some form of Shakespeare.
Which one of those? It's Shakespeare. I know that.
Yeah.
In English, by the way.
Yes.
And everyone's like, oh, wow, it's so passionate and amazing. And then in art class, she draws a heavy metal album cover, which, rock on. But it's like, oh, God. And then, everyone's like, oh, that's so amazing. It's like, wow.
I mean, it was really well done.
It was, but I'm surprised considering, they're not like, what is this? You think they'd be the one that, what is this?
Is this impressionist? Sure.
Yes. It's an impression of it's an impression of the 70s rock scene. The 70s metal scene. Yeah, so that's the whole thing is like, I mean, they name dropped several Western bands, including Led Zeppelin and whatnot.
Chili Peppers too.
Yeah, Hot Chili Peppers.
I think that was like one of the. How do you know English so well? And
it was
Chili Peppers. Oh crap! I'm not supposed to mention those.
Yeah, it's just basically, she learns English because she just listened to a bunch of English songs.
English rock bands and whatnot because of her dad.
Yep. So that's the thing. It's like, okay, so we have the setup for, the struggle of, noble maiden for the sake of her mother, and make sure her mother's future is secured. The clear brewing tension between her and her stepsister, and the clear sexual tension between her and Otaha, and we still haven't even gotten that. As of 3 episodes in, the other 2 band members who are clearly appear in the OP have not appeared yet here.
Yep.
So that's gonna be interesting. So and of course, eventually it's gonna. Well, if she's actually gonna do this whole rock band thing with the Fuji rock, performing Fuji rock. Eventually, it's gonna come out. Everyone's gonna know that she plays guitar.
Right. Yeah, we don't know how that's gonna work out.
So that's gonna be the thing. But she's just kicked that down the road. It's like, I'll work that. I'll deal with that later.
Yep.
Regardless, I'm really into it.
It's a lot of fun.
It's really. I mean, the weird thing about it is a lot of it does this weird CG animation, which works, but it definitely stands out. In a weird way, and it's not as bad as it could be. I mean, it's pretty smooth, all things considered, but it's like, this is clearly CG. Now we're performing. I mean, it's the best way to probably make sure the drums look right and the guitar looks right.
That is one thing, is they actually do make, as far as I can tell, the instruments are animated correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So the notes you hear are the notes and things you see.
Yeah. So the other thing is weirdly sweaty. Like, weird. The sweat looks weird.
They sweat a lot.
Like sheets of sweat. It's
like, and yeah, I get it.
Probably should drink a couple gallons of water, just to replenish that, considering how much.
It's like, yes, if you're playing heavy rock and metal and whatnot, it's a workout and you're gonna sweat, but that's a lot of sweat for playing one song.
Yeah. Because it's been fluff. Yeah, okay, it's Bandai Namco Pictures is doing the animation here, which you may have heard that name before. Funny enough, hey, look, they did that thing. Funny enough, the thing I was complaining about just a little bit ago, I believe, the A-Rank Party, the one we got last time. Yeah, they did that.
They did this one.
So I was like, hey, look, just like that other one we replaced is just like that one. Oh God, Birdie Wing. Oh God, I hope it doesn't pull a Birdie Wing. Birdie Wing was basically a gay. Oh wait, no, it's straight now.
Oh God, it's almost like what they did in Euphonium.
Yeah.
Worse.
Oh, they did the Demon Coon. What's it? Iruma Coon. Demon.
Oh, that one. I remember that.
Remember that? Yeah, we never kept up with that because it's like, it's actually going to keep going forever. Oh, there's Slime. There's a Slime anime. Yeah, it's surprising. Most of the stuff they do is, the kind of stuff that's basically aimed at children because it sells toys.
Yep. Bandai.
But still, it's good. And, the problem is that means probably going to sell stuff to us. But I don't mind if, you're going to... Hope they also hope they don't pull, what they did with Witch from Mercury, it's up to interpretation. Oh,
up for interpretation. Really?
They're married, and that's up to interpretation. Right. So I'm only going to talk about the 2 characters because the other 2 haven't appeared yet. But
have not appeared.
Lilisa has Akira Sakine.
It's Princess. Princess Principal.
Charlotte. And hey, the Tokonoko thing that popped out a little bit ago. One of the main characters there.
Second season of Oshinoko, which I've not seen any of that.
I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah.
So I'll have to do that.
Hey, look, Birdie Wing.
Oh, look, Birdie Wing, yeah. Oh, Tower of God, wow. I haven't watched that since we did that thing way back when. We're like, this is pretty interesting. Never kept up with it. Yeah, and Otaha is Miuri Shimabukuro, who...
Oh, Hitori's one of Hitori's fans.
Yeah, the Hitori fan. No fan, go. Oh, she's in Jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
She's the fangirl, May. Jellyfish can't swim in the night because there's also Princess Jellyfish. Don't want people confused.
Yeah.
Oh, Dark Gathering. Oh, and hey, look, there's Mercury, speaking of.
And Meruko-chan.
Alia. Meruko-chan, yeah. Oh, Meruko-chan.
Oh, one of the side ones in Wonder Egg.
Oh no, not Wonder Egg.
Yeah, there's a Wonder Egg in there.
Oh right, I remember that. Oh, there's Killing Slimes for the 100 Years. Hey,
Accelerator spinoff.
Yep, Accelerator. Yep, couple things there. So yeah, those are the 2 characters there. So, I guess as an overall review, all 4 of these were actually pretty solid, and
they were. we rarely get.
We got a good choices.
We rarely get a good set like that.
2 of them are weirdly similar in just general vibes.
Similar. Yeah.
But yeah, all 4 of them are very solid, and I actually want to watch all 4 of them. Continue to watch, particularly Rocka's Lady's Modesty. That's one I'm really excited about now because like after watching those 3 episodes, like I'm hoping it goes where they seem to be pointing at, and I hope it doesn't. It's not bait in the end. That would be the worst. I'm getting sick of being baited.
Stop baiting.
So far, so all 4 of them are solid, and well, actually, I would argue at least 3 of them already have kind of at least some degree of undercurrent of a Yuri. Mono has a little bit of it, considering the best friend. That's Journey has a little bit of it, considering and well, Rocket's Lady's Modesty is pretty blatant about it. So yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Yep.
About these 4. We got some good ones. And I'm very it was good. We could make up for that very, very limp last one.
Yeah.
Where it's like, huh. And even then, like the one what was it? The one about the middle-aged guy or whatever.
Oh, that one.
Middle-aged and he's our age. Yeah, and it's like, it turns out after we're like, oh, that might be nice and comfy, and turns out it kind of got bland and boring after about 4 or 5 episodes in. It just kind of got increasingly just bland. I just kept up with it just because inertia,
yeah.
It's just like, I guess I'll just keep watching it, and it just never really got better. It didn't get much worse, but just kind of, and it just got weird too.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the other ones we watched now. Because I just remember being generally. Oh yeah, the doctor one wound up being kind of a. It wasn't as good as we were hoping in the end.
Yeah, we had the.
It started off fairly strong, which kind of, and of course, the other 2 were
Impervious to My Charms and the A-Rank Party.
Yeah, which were both.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very weak one in general, but this is very strong.
Yep.
So, I guess that's it. This is it for this one. If you liked what you heard, you can listen to other episodes at newtoweeboo.libsyn.com. It's spelled LABSYN. If you want to, you can subscribe to the RSS feed there and keep up to date as new episodes come out. You can also find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Podcasts. You can search New to Weeaboo in any of those as well and just subscribe like that. If you want to contact us, you can do so via email, newtoweeboo@gmail.com. If you have any comments or criticisms or anime suggestions or what have you. You can also follow our various social media. They're all listed at newtoweeboo.libsyn.com/contact. So if you want to do all that stuff. We will actually be taking the month of May off. We have decided to take a break. My Hero Academia was really kind of taxing. Also, I have a lot of stuff I got to do. I got a lot of toys coming in. Got to do the reviews. I want to get stuff organized. I'm going to be going to a convention later this summer. So a bunch of stuff I got to get done. So it's best if let's not have to worry about a podcast for a while. But we will come back in June, and because it will be June, it will be Pride Month, and we'll be talking about the magical revolution of the reincarnated princess and the genius young lady. We'll be kicking off with that. Something we talked about a little bit in one of these sampler episodes a long time ago, and we just never came back to it like I intended to.
Yeah,
so we're doing it now.
Good. So I remember it being good. So let's
finish
that off.
We'll go ahead and get that one done, and not until June. So we'll see you then. Just take care of yourselves during the May. Watch your bank account.
Yeah.
Be careful. Be ready to march too.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot of things. A lot of protests you can join. Plenty of them, including apparently the schedule for the 5th of every month. Just saying.
Yep. And
a lot of those are in multiple cities throughout this
basically,
country.
I think every major cities have
even some minor cities.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, as the weather warms up, hopefully, so we'll get some degree of good news that helps us.
Yep.
We'll see you then.
Yeah.
In June. Hopefully, it's not illegal to talk about by then. Some reason or something like that. So goodbye.
Bye.